Now it's time for Dan, because he has nothing else to do but read comic books all day.
You are the biggest fool I have ever known.
Oh, Sweet and Sweet reviews X-23 and Red. Well, what will you review?
Hey folks, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. I'm being joined by
Sweet Dan Sweet,
which means it's time for
Sweet Talking with Sweet Dan Sweet and Comic Book Man in Comic Book Man's Video Outhouse, coming to you from myalternatereality.com.
which is located at
The corner
Corner of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood, where the streets flow with beer every day.
Civil War Battlefield.
and new comics are always 15% off every day for everyone, including these two new comics which were out this week. X-23 number 1, the continuation of the Wolverine family of fine books, and Red Victoria,
Red Victoria.
Red Victoria, which is one of 4 one-shots that DC is producing to tie. What are you laughing about?
I was going to
What are you
say it's
laughing
Red colon Victoria, but that sounds too dirty.
Red Victoria.
You know what I mean? That sounds
Victoria's
really inappropriate.
This is a book all about Victoria's Red
No,
colon.
You described the
it is
punctuation.
not anything to do with
And why is her
Victoria's
colon red?
It's not about that at all. See why I'm laughing? Because it's funny because it doesn't have anything to do with
You
that.
see where his mind goes. Anyway,
Scene.
the movie Red is coming out, and the movie Red is based, of course, on Warren Ellis's Wildstorm 3 lousy issue miniseries, which came out like 12 years ago or 10 years ago, a long time ago. The original miniseries came and it went, and it didn't leave much of a mark. It didn't leave much of a splash. It didn't sell much because I went back and had to look at my numbers in order to order these to see try to get some idea of what sort of interest there'd be in this. But this ties into the movie that's based on that 3-issue miniseries. And there was also one for the Bruce Willis character,
Sure.
and for the
Morgan Freeman. John Malkovich.
and as I remember it, none of these characters are in the original series.
This is true.
So we're here to review a book about a character who wasn't in the original series but is in this movie. So you should pick it up because you can read all about her, and it's all about her stories as a young broad, where she's an old broad in the movie. I don't know. You take this.
Well, I don't know if all of these characters aren't in the original series, but they play a much significantly a much smaller role.
Well, Bruce Willis's character.
Bruce
obviously
Willis's
is.
character is the central figure, but what the movie guys have tried to do, and the reason I'm going to talk more about the movie is because this is based on the movie character,
not on the miniseries.
right? Is that they've tried to take the essence of the book Red, which is about a CIA operative who knows too much and his dark masters come after him, and all that stuff that's really typical stuff. They take that, they manipulate it into a comedy about 4 ex-CIA friends played by these actors that we listed before.
So it's the wacky feel-good comedy of the fall.
In a way, and with a dark twist with guns and cuss words and that sort of stuff. So this is about Helen Mirren's character. They're doing these 4 prequels to tie in to try to attract more of the comic fan people, the base that may say, hey, wait, this isn't about the Warren Ellis thing. I'm not into it.
Okay, let's cut to the heart of the matter, though.
It's good.
This book by itself, this book standing alone, all by itself
Fun.
on the racks.
Fun.
How is this book?
Fun and good.
Fun and good.
Good and fun.
Which is it more of, fun or good?
I would say that it is equal parts fun and good.
Okay, now what makes this fun and good?
Because the story is lighthearted. It does take a different approach than the original comic, which was darkly just sort of action-packed. This is about a woman who's an operative for the CIA. She falls for a man. He's not who he seems. Then she has to kill him.
Yeah.
But does she?
But does she?
And I don't want to give it away. The art is
La
beautiful.
femme, Nikita.
The writing is the story is predictable, but the writing carries it through. It's lighthearted enough. It's interesting enough. The dialogue is good. So I say pick it up. I didn't read the other ones, but this led me to think those would be interesting.
Okay.
So I might.
Now, the other book that makes up the other wing of this airplane of a review this week.
Airplane of
well,
a review.
You can't fly with just one wing. You need 2 wings, baby. Is X-23. Now, X-23 is the continuation, as I said before, of the Wolverine family. We've seen the new Wolverine title this week get launched this month. We've seen the new Daken series get launched. Daken. Dark Wolverine. Dark Wolverine, for those of you out there who might not know who
Dark Wolverine. Daken. And I say it wrong. See how much I care about this stuff?
But Wolverine, okay, has a Superboy. He also has a Supergirl, and the Supergirl is X-23.
She's not Supergirl, man.
In this family, she is. I'm
she's a
waiting.
clone
I'm waiting
of
for the
Wolverine.
dog. Where's the dog at? Where's the dog? Where's Crypto?
actually
Where's
get a-
Ace? Where's Beepo?
Should he actually get a
Beppo.
real Wolverine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be
What?
Wolverine.
Where is the adamantium Wolverine? The actual Wolverine.
Mutated into a
Mutated.
live talking person.
It's got the real things like this
You know?
and
Let's all right. For real, out of all the giant crap heap that has been the relaunch of Wolverine, yeah. This is an actual gem, a diamond in the rough, because what Marjorie Liu has done is she's made the character of X-23 really interesting, really dynamic. She's played upon the previous stuff.
Yeah.
The I was a hooker, I'm a reformed killer, I'm a reformed child assassin, child hooker assassin. Seriously, this is deep. Like, so anyway, she built upon all that.
can we throw Justin Bieber in there too while we're at it?
Bieber.
Why? That's what I said, Bieber.
She builds upon all that and the new X-Men stuff that went later with Kyle and Yost, and the X-Force stuff. And what she has is a really darkly disturbed girl.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, this darkly disturbed girl is surrounded by the X-Men.
Yeah.
Who are
Who
drama
are really
queens.
messed up.
They're drama queens, but the new X-Men was always a more lighthearted look at the mutant life, and she's surrounded by these characters that care. And her boyfriend just had his hands chopped off. But he's a telekinetic, so it's alright, he can do stuff with his mind.
I can't grab the salt, but I can move it with my mind.
Yeah, they were like, do you want me to feed you this pizza? And he's like, I'm a telekinetic, I could eat this pizza with my mind.
Okay, Uncle Martin.
How awesome would that be? Pizza with your mind. You do whatever you wanted.
Yes.
I'm not going to say what I would do, but you do whatever you wanted.
I'm not either. But the thing that got me about this book,
You liked it?
I liked it.
All right.
I liked it. The thing that got me about this book was the art. When I first flipped through it, the first thing that hit me was this really looks and feels like a Vertigo book. It feels like a Fables or a Sandman or that sort of thing. The story isn't quite that deep, but it has that definite feel, and I think that she's really trying for that vibe. With this book, which kudos to her. It's not the usual
Right.
brain dead. I'm the best I am at what I do,
Yeah.
snick, dumbass crap
Anime
that
fest.
they've been doing with the character for the last umpteen years. They actually look like they're trying to do something different with her.
Every panel is chocked to the gills with illustration, with pencil lines. There's environment galore. There's characters in the background. There's people doing stuff, and I think the reason you had trouble with the previous series was because the approach was different. They approached the character who at the time had significantly less baggage. She was just a child hooker when she first appeared in Joe Quesada's series NYX. Then all of a sudden, each series throws another load of garbage on top of the character. What she's trying to do is use that to define who the girl is now, as opposed to telling these anime-inspired pseudo ultra-violent kiddie porn stuff.
Yeah.
This is much more about the character of X-23, which may be interesting because we haven't gotten to know her yet, other than she has toe claws.
She should trim those. She should trim those.
I wonder what she would use,
seriously, you're gonna
Garden shears.
You are gonna ruin those 5-inch pumps.
Go through the bedspreads too.
Bedspreads too. But I underordered on this book, and I'm going to use the same excuse on this that I used on Morning Glories. It did not look, from the initial solicitation, like it was going to be anything special.
Morning Glories was awesome too.
Morning Glories was awesome also, and I was surprised by this. I was surprised by Morning Glories, which doesn't happen a lot. Which really doesn't happen a lot, because usually I'm right when I look at something going, oh, that's going to be, usually I'm right by that. But these are two instances where...
Is this going to a second printing? Can
If it
people get
isn't,
this if they want?
I haven't heard yet, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if it wasn't.
All right.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if it wasn't going to second print.
2 thumbs up on the girl power stuff, man.
Okay, girl power, 2 thumbs up. And that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. We got no more reviews, but you can read more of Dan's reviews on the store's website. And where's that at? Dan, where's the store's website?
I always just ask Sarah.
Good idea.
You know, it would really mean a lot to me if you go to the store's website, because I say it so often. www.myalternatereality.com.
So stop off at the store's website and check out all of Dan's reviews. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man
This is Sweet Dan Sweet.
saying bye.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.